think?
Krishna. Krishna.
Yes,
Supreme
Lord Krishna,
Personality.
Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here, that's very interesting to know, because I don't think I am in a mode of pure goodness. So, but that means our purity is very important to really worship Lord Krishna. So here in text 4 is very important to know. So therefore, who are in the mode of goodness, they worship the demigods. And who are in the mode of passion, they worship the demons. And in the mode of ignorance, they worship ghosts and spirits. Wow. And also Krishna is telling in 5 and 6, what Mataji just read, that a person who does austerity and penances not recommended in the scriptures, they are performing just by their out of pride and egoism, and who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material elements of the body as well as the super soul dwelling within, are to be known as demons. So here it's saying who are the demons. Actually this text is a definition of demons. So Krishna is telling here. And also just devotees, I'd like to discuss about this very briefly, about this difference between austerities and penances. So we often use these two words, austerities and penances, and I'm sharing what I heard from His Grace Pran Govinda Prabhuji. He said that austerities means all our what we do for Krishna. Austerities means waking up in the morning, doing Ekadashi Brata, doing worship to our deities, offering prasadam, only eating prasadam. Those things are austerities. Chanting, so practicing devotional service. Whereas penances is doing good for others. That is penances. Means when someone preaches, that is actually penances. Means helping people to be Krishna conscious. That is penances. That's what Prabhuji said. So here the person who are too much attached, who are foolish, torture material elements of the body as well as the super soul dwelling within. So some persons, they are not very careful about what they are doing. Sometimes, as for example, they are killing animals. They are not following scriptural injunctions, and they are also not very Krishna conscious, and therefore not very disciplined in their life. So they are called actually demons. So they are also hurting the super soul that way too, because each and every elements in this material world, Krishna is there as a Shirodakshai Vishnu, as a super soul in our heart. So therefore they are the demons. And also food, which kind of food we are taking, that's also driven by three modes of material nature: goodness, passion and ignorance. So therefore it's very interesting to know this chapter. So what we are eating, what we are doing, all depends on our three modes of material nature. So we are the soul, not the body, but there is a covering of this modes of material nature on the soul. Therefore the soul is thinking they are doing, but actually soul is not doing. Through the material nature we are acting according to these three modes of material nature. So now about the foods also, it's described here in this text 8, and it will continue until text 10, 11, 12. So Mataji, please read. Who'd like to read from text 9 to text 13?
Yes, Mataji. I will read, Mataji.
Yes, please.
Text 9. Foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. Such foods cause distress, misery, and disease. Text 10. Food prepared more than 3 hours before being eaten, food that is tasteless, decomposed, and putrid, and food consisting of remnants and untouchable things is dear to those in the mode of darkness. Text 11. Of sacrifice, the sacrifice performed according to the direction of Scripture as a matter of duty by those who desire no reward is of the nature of goodness. Text 12. But the sacrifice performed for some material benefit or for the sake of pride, O chief of the Bharatas, you should know to be in the mode of passion. Text, text 13. Any sacrifice performed without regard for the directions of Scripture, without distribution of prasadam, that is spiritual food, without chanting of Vedic hymns or remunerations to the priests, and without faith is considered to be in the mode of ignorance.
Thank you, Mataji. Mataji, can you just summarize in a few words?
Sure, Mataji. So, in the verse 9, it is mentioned about the food in the mode of passion, like the very bitter food, hot, spicy, salty, and dry, and burning foods, pungent foods. So these are in these foods, this type of foods cause disease mm, and cause pain, suffering. So, and text 10 mentions the food in the mode of ignorance or tamasic, like tamasic khadya, tamasic food. So those are like uh, the food which are prepared more than 3 hours before. If we are we're honoring this type of prasadam, then it is tamasic, and which are tasteless and which are decomposed, spoiled. This kind of foods are in the mode of ignorance or tamasic food. And also the leftover foods, also I believe the leftover foods and as known as the tamasic food. And this is very harmful for our health also, and it increases our ignorance, this kind of food. And text 11 mentions about the sacrifice in the mode of goodness, like the sacrifice which we do according to the Scripture, and it is done as the duty. Those This sacrifice are in the mode of goodness, and from this sacrifice we don't have any any desire to for any profit or reward. So these are the nature of goodness, this kind of sacrifice. Mm, uh, and also there is, I believe it should be uh, this kind of sacrifice should be in the with the devotion, with the love and devotion to Supreme Lord. And text 12 mentions about the sacrifice in the mode of passion. The sacrifice which performed for the material benefit means we doing after doing this sacrifice we have any desire for material gain, or any like we did for the sake of pride. So these kind of sacrifice are in mode of mm, passion, and there is no pure devotion in this type of sacrifice. And 13 mentions about uh, uh, the sacrifice which is performed. Um, it's means there is no scriptural direction in this kind of sacrifice. We are not, in general, if we are doing any sacrifice or puja, we make prasadam, we offer prasadams. First we offer to Supreme Lord, then we honor it. But in this kind of sacrifice, which is mode of ignorance, like tamasic sacrifice, so it is not like that, without any mantras, without any remuneration to priests, means dakshina. After doing the, actually generally the sacrifice is done by the mantras and everything chanted by the priest, the brahman. But after doing this, we have to give some dakshina. If we are not doing that, we are not pleasing to the priest, and we have no faith. So this kind of sacrifice is called um, ignorant, mode of ignorance. So yes, Mataji, I think whatever I understand, I explain. Please
Thank you,
add
Mataji.
or
Thank you,
correct, Mataji.
Mataji. Mataji, very nice explanation. Yes, the text 13, the sacrifice performed without regard for the directions of scripture, means like some person, there is no connection of the scripture, there is no connection with Krishna, but doing some sacrifice means in political leaders, they does something like onishan, they don't eat food for days to gain something politically. So those are actually meaningless. Those austerities also for the body is also meaningless. So those are considered as mode of ignorance. Where Krishna is not present, that situation is only can give us darkness. So as the austerity of the body, because our body is only to do austerity for the Supreme Lord. So for Gurudev, for Brahmanas, that's very important. That is described in text 14. Austerity of the body consists in worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the spiritual master, and superiors like the father and mother, and in cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. That is should be the austerity done by a person who is in the poor mode of goodness and pure goodness. So same way, text 15 says austerity of speech, which consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. So that's what again here Krishna is saying, that austerity of speech is also important, means what we are speaking, how we are talking to others, is that harm their heart, harming their feelings, that we have to understand. As Srila Rupa Goswami in his beautiful verse, Bacho Vegam, Manusa, Krodha Vegam, Jiva Vegam. So it's so important what the speech, what we are speaking. Yes, it is sometimes it's challenging when we are in some situation. It's very hard to control our tongue, but tongue is the very bad bad one of our organ, like indriyas. So tongue is very very lower kind of indriyas which we should control. That's very important to control our tongue. From there everything happens. We our speech, tongue helps to speak, tongue helps to eat. So tongue is involved in many things. So that's why it is very important to control our speech and through our tongue.
Mataji, I just wanted to funny comment,
Yeah,
tongue
sure.
also fight.
Hmm. That which one, Mataji?
No, I'm just kidding, I'm just like tongue also do fights.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Through tongue, it fights happens. Yes, if we keep quiet, nothing will happen. But it's hard. So, but with Krishna consciousness, we have to keep ourselves from away from that, right? So yeah, so that's why it's very important to control our speech. And then text 16 it says, and satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence are the austerities of the mind. So here we talk about austerity of the body in text 14. Then text 15, austerity of speech. Text 16, austerity of mind. Mind is very chanchala. So to control mind is very important, because our mind can be chanchala, but when we apply our intelligence to control the mind, then we able to control our other senses. So mind is very important to control. Now it's coming to text 17. The threefold austerity performed. So what are these threefold? Threefold is austerity of body, austerity of speech, and austerity of mind. This threefold austerity performed with transcendental faith by men not expecting material benefits but engaged only for the sake of the supreme is called austerity in goodness. So this is also a definition of austerity in goodness. So it's so important. This is threefold austerity performed with transcendental faith by men. So a person who does not expect any material benefits with this threefold of austerity but only engaged for the sake of the Supreme Lord is called austerity in goodness. So important. Now text 18 we talked about penance performed out of pride and for the sake of gaining respect, honor and worship is said to be in the mode of passion. It is neither stable nor permanent. So as we discussed about penance means doing something by desiring some gain, some profit for doing something. Suppose I am giving little money to the temple, to the center, and I'm thinking, oh, I gave this one, so I should be called, I should be recognized, or I'm doing this service, so people should know that I'm doing this service. They should praise me. So those are actually penances, but it's actually in the mode of ignorance. Sorry, mode of passion, because we are expecting something, name, fame, recognition, that is goes under the mode of passion, and this is not permanent. That Krishna is saying, this is not permanent. Number 19 says penance performed out of foolishness with self torture or to destroy or injure others is said to be in the mode of ignorance. So we know that in goddess Kali, I don't know still going or not, but they sacrifice animals, and and it said that they sacrifice the animals in Satya Yuga also it happens. It's called Ashwamedha Yagna. They sacrifice the horses, but that sacrifice was given with chanting the Vedic hymns, and it's very pure by the sadhus and to uplift their body to human life, to so that they will get the human life. That was the goal, that was the purpose. But in Kali Yuga, there are no pure devotees are very less, and the chanting Vedic hymns is also not pure. Therefore, giving sacrifice, it's not guaranteed that they will go to the higher species of life. But in the mode of ignorance, people actually when they give they sacrifice the animals, this is not considered as a good mode of goodness, but it's actually considered as a mode of ignorance. Now text 20 is saying about the charity. So we read about austerity, penance, and now we are discussing about the charity in text 20, 21, 22, 23. Who would like to read the 4 verses? No one?
I can read Mataji.
Okay, go ahead, Manoj.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Charity,
uh,
give somebody need to
no, it's
somebody
okay.
need.
Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Text 20. Charity given out of duty without expectations of return at the proper time and place and to a worthy person is considered to be in the mode of goodness. charity given to by duty without expectation of return at the proper time, place, and to the worthy person considered to be mode of goodness. Okay, this is goodness. Text 21. But charity performed with the expectations of some return or with a desire for fruitive result, nor in a graduating mode, is said to be charity in the mode of passion. Text 22. And charity performed at an impure place, at an improper time, to unworthy person, or without proper attention and respect is said to in the mode of ignorance. Text 23. From the beginning of the creation, the three word Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These three symbolic representations were used by Brahmins while chanting the rhythms of the Vedas and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme. Text 24. Therefore, transcendentalist undertaking performance of sacrifice, charity, and penances in the accordance with the spiritual regulations, being always with Om to attain the supreme. Attain the supreme. Can I read? Continue to read, Mataji?
Thank you, Mataji, for reading. Let's other devotees to read. Thank you,
Yes.
Mataji.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Mataji.
so much.
Thank you.
Yes, so Mataji read about the charity in mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. We'll discuss more. And also in text 23, it says like what Om Tat Sat means, whatever we are doing, we will give all the fruits of our activities to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Om means Lord Krishna, the supreme absolute truth. Om Tat Sat means giving everything to the lotus feet of the Lord. So text 24, Shalini Mataji, would you like to read?
Sure, Mataji.
Yes,
Text
please.
24. Therefore, transcendentalists undertaking performances of sacrifice, charity, and penance in accordance with scriptural regulations begin always with Om to attain the supreme. 25. Without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. The purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from material entanglement. The absolute truth is 26 and 27. The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice, and it is indicated by the word Sat. The performer of such sacrifice is also called Sat, as are all the works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which, true to the absolute nature, are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Pritha. And the last one, would you like me to read the last one as well, Mataji? 28?
Yes, Mata. Yeah. Ma'am.
Sure, Mataji. 28. Anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. It is called asat and is useless both in this life and the next.
Very well. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Perfect.
Thank you. So it's this chapter is so beautiful. It says Krishna is telling like Krishna is the absolute truth, and whatever we do, all the charity, all the sacrifice, all the penances, without faith to the Supreme Lord, everything is just asat. So whatever we do, the charity, austerity, sacrifice, everything to please the Lord. And when we please the Lord without any material attachment in it, all our activities, it is possible that will be get free of this material entanglement and go back to Goloka. It is possible, but for that we need faith. and faith in pure goodness. So thank you Matajis for reading this. I'll share a few points here as we discussed. And so here you see that this chapter, the acronym of this chapter is FACE. So very close to faith. So F stands for faith. Three types of faith: goodness, passion and ignorance. A person has. A person, when he is in a mode of goodness, their faith will be different than a person who is in the mode of passion and mode of ignorance, that we already read. Then A in the face is for austerity. Austerity of body, speech and mind. Sometimes we also say body, mind and words, BMW. But this BMW is not the car, but Krishna's austerity of body, mind and words. So what we are saying, that's very important. What is in our mind, that is very important. And what we are using our body for, that's also important. So everything should be austere to practice in Krishna consciousness, very important. Then C stand for charity. We read that too. Modes of charity and goodness, passion and ignorance. And E is for enjoyer. So Krishna is everything. He is the Supreme Lord. He is the enjoyer. And the secret syllable Om Tat Sat means we will act to please the Lord and will act for the Supreme Lord, and practically, and it is important to detach from our material benefits. So we should not have desire to get material benefit, but we should have desire to love Krishna. Awaken love for Krishna. It's very important. Now the next thing is, we already read that. I'm not going to that. Like Arjuna asked, what about those with faith but no scriptural guidance? So, and Krishna explained that all depends upon which modes we are in. Accordingly, our faith will be like that. Like who are in mode of goodness, they will worship demigods because they do not have that knowledge that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. They worship the demigods because they want some benefit. That's why. But Krishna is our Supreme. If we worship Krishna, we do not need anything. Krishna is our Supreme Father. He will provide us what we need. Maybe there will be challenges in the life, ups and downs always will be in the life, but that will strengthen our faith to Krishna. So next is coming three gunas framework. Sattva guna is always pure. A person with sattva guna is always pure, they have good clarity, cleanliness, knowledge, disciplined, and they are very devoted to Krishna. Rajas is always have a desire to get material activity, material gain. Their activity is always to gain something, name, fame, recognition. I want this. If I do this, can I get this? That's the mentality of a Rajas, who are in Rajas. And Tamas is ignorance, always confusion, laziness, not to do, oh, it's okay, leave it. So wrong practices, wrong habits, bad habits, not Krishna conscious, those are all tamas. And faith also determines who we are worshipping, what food we are taking, what actions we are making in life. So food shapes our consciousness. So that is why prasadam principle comes. So Prabhupada says when we are not offering prasadam to food to Krishna, means we are eating the sin. Therefore, it is very important to offer food to Krishna. When we offer food to Krishna, the food becomes sanctified and it became prasadam. So it's not ordinary. So that's why we have to practice to offer food to Krishna and then eat whatever we want to eat. And so yagna, tapa and dan. So yagna, tapas means austerity, and dana means charity, must be in the mode of goodness, means without any expectation for result. We should do these three. And we also have to follow Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. And now number 4 is perfection of action, which is Om Tat Sat. Om is supreme, Tat Sat means performing all our activities for Krishna to please him without any material benefit. And here also the second point is we should have faith, because without faith all our activities are useless. If we do not have faith in Krishna, so whatever we can do it won't count in our bhakti bank. Will not get any interest in our bhakti bank, because only the bhakti what we are accumulating in this life we can take to our next life. Anything else we have to leave it here. And then next is bhakti purifies all levels, our body, mind and speech. And we discussed already about this. So austerity of our body means we need to clean our body every day. We need to put tilak, because our body is a temple of Krishna. So it is very important to take care also our body, because without taking care of our body we won't be able to serve Krishna. We won't be able to serve his devotees. So therefore it is important. Next is, what is our takeaway from this chapter? Elevate our faith to sattva and beyond. What is the beyond? We discussed that is called Suddha Sattva or pure goodness. And we should engage our life in Krishna consciousness, also influence other to be Krishna conscious. That is our duty. That will please Krishna. So it is very important when Prabhupada says, someone asked Prabhupada that Prabhupada, what will make you happy? What activity you should do that make you happy? Then Prabhupada answered that do certain things which please Krishna, then I'll be happy. So important. So pure devotee always serve, always act to please Krishna. That was Prabhupada's 24/7 goal. So therefore our ultimate goal also to get pure devotion or pure bhakti for Krishna. Anya vilasita sunyam jnana karmadi anabritam anukulyena krishnanushilam bhaktir uttama. So in Rupa Goswami, Nectar of Devotion, explain what is the definition of pure love. Now at the end, as we discussed always, that we need to take the shelter of a bona fide spiritual master, and we are under the shelter of Srila Prabhupada. So now our duty is to continue Krishna conscious movement. Our duty is to tell others, because devotee are paradukha dukhi, parasukhe sukhi. So when devotee sees people are in this material world suffering continuously and thinking that they are very happy, to give them Krishna consciousness. What Prabhupada did for all of us, he built the whole Krishna conscious family. So that's why you are able to do our bhakti, we are able to associate with the devotees and continuing our practice. So thank you, Mataji's.
Hare Krishna,
and
Mataji, I have
Prabhuji's.
one question.
Sure,
So
Mataji.
it's like it's like I have just one question. Like if they call you Narayan, but they not believe in Lord Krishna, so they are in a sattva gun. Because no, I'm just because I have a my husband's side have so many people, they are Swaminarayan. So
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
it's like that's why I'm just thinking, because the actually the Narayan, he is also Lord Krishna. the Lord Krishna.
Narayan is Lord Krishna.
Yeah,
Yes.
Narayan is the Lord Krishna, but they not believe in Krishna. So I don't know, like, what what they what they think, or what is their mentality, or they are in a sattva good, or they
Mm,
are demigods, because this not also demigods too. um
um, Mataji, I don't know, Mataji, about this. But yes, but Krishna is the supreme Lord. Yes, Mataji, that's very important to understand. But someday, definitely, they will understand. Yeah, because
I'm just thinking, because like, if you say Narayan, I know that the Lord Krishna's just name is the Lord Narayan, but if you not believe in a Krishna or Vishnu, so I thinking this is not this is like how I say, this is not perfect, this is
yeah,
not
yeah,
perfect.
this is
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
perfect.
this is not
Yes,
perfect. Yes, like, if you know that this is the Lord Krishna, this is our father, this is, he is our, he is our God. And then even I say, the different name, but if I'm say, like, this is not, he is not Krishna, I'm not believing in Krishna, so I think so this is not fit into the category. So everybody, like, when I'm not here, so like, when I go over there, so everybody keep telling me this is the Narayan is the same Krishna. I'm like, no, your Narayan is different, my Narayan different. I believe in Lord Krishna, but so,
your Narayan is the perfect one, Mataji.
yeah, okay, okay. Yeah.
You,
Thank you, Mataji.
which path you are in? Yes, Prabhu,
Yeah,
please.
sorry, Mataji. So, Mataji, there is no actually, this is Achinta Beda Beda Tattva, which, we have been studying, all the acharyas have been saying, right?
Yeah.
There is, in a way, there is no difference between Narayana and Krishna, because
Uh-huh.
Narayana is also expansion of Krishna, right?
Yeah.
So, if you have one candle and if you light another candle,
Yeah.
and you cannot tell which candle is first, right? So, in that way, both are same, but at the same time, those are all expansions of Krishna. And in fact, there are some impersonalists also, they say, you are Narayana, I am Narayana, everybody is Narayana. That is another category, right? They
Yeah.
think, yeah, so that is impersonalist. So we had to be, of course, like Rama, Narayana, Vishnu, all are non-different, but at the same time there is different. That's why it is Achinta Beda Abeda. There is Beda, again there is Abeda.
Abheda.
So that's what Ramanujacharya, when Shankaracharya came, he was kind of impersonal. Then Ramanujacharya came, then he started this. There is, yes, there is a difference between Jiva, and then afterwards, we have Madhvacharya, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They expanded, because we cannot give the third grade student a problem about calculus or anything like that, right? So it's a
Mhm.
progression that will happen. Of course, in a way it is correct, but they are at like maybe fifth grade or 10th grade level. But
Mhm.
that's how, we once we understand Bhagavad Gita, it is like a graduation,
Huh.
and like Bhagavatam is like post graduation, and Chaitanya Charitamrita is like like post PhD, like how our Baswati Mataji is doing.
Mhm.
So like that, Mataji, that's my understand.
Thank you,
Yeah, because,
Prabhuji. Actually, Mataji, I think her question was like, Swami Naran. That's why her question, not I mean, right, Mataji, because her husband side there's some Swami Naran, right,
yeah.
Mataji?
No,
Yeah,
but the say abheda. So I understand now, like, what he's trying. Subla Prabhuji, thank you so much. Yes, he tried to say to me, but I understand. Like, is kind of quite. I can explain, but I can understand. Like, the Lord
yeah,
Krishna, he's kind of, he's, if he, like, if you are pure devotee, then he tell us to do bhakti. But if you are not quite ready yet, so he going to send you to the other other things, you know. So,
Yeah.
like we need to be quite fit and quite ready for it to the Lord Krishna's bhakti. Feel like it, you know.
Yeah, Mataji. Because Krishna, Narayan is the form of Krishna, but as Krishna has 64 qualities, but Narayan
Yes.
has 62 qualities. But you are talking about Swami Narayan, but Swami Narayan is different. He is not Narayan. But I don't want to discuss with Mataji. Maybe offline we can.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but Swami Narayan he is a devotee of Lord Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they think
We
they
don't
he
know
is the
actually in the we like in the books, or we never heard anywhere, you know, basically not read
yeah.
or
He
any
he
kind
is a, yeah, he is
of
the devotee of Lord
no, no.
Krishna. He is not Narayan. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Narayan is Krishna's form. That's what I.
yes.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Prabhuji, Subal Prabhuji, for
Thank
explaining.
you, Subal Prabhuji.
So do we have 4 minutes? Can we do the quiz, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, we
Again, no.
ready.
Okay, let's start. Number 1. Arjuna's opening question in chapter 7 is
See, Mataji.
about people who
Do
Do
not
see.
not follow scriptures, but
Thank
also.
you, Mataji.
according to faith, according to the Krishna faith is
Now, according to faith, is created primarily by
family traditional one of them
Mode of matter.
mode of the nature. Yes, see.
yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Number 3. Persons influenced by the mode of goodness worship
The supreme,
Demigods.
so supreme.
Demigods, Mataji.
demigods. Because Mataji, we read that
Yes,
Bhagavad
read
Gita
four,
text,
text four.
demigods. Yeah, we read that in the Bhagavad Gita
Ha,
text 4, maybe, yeah.
ha, text four.
And worship of ghost and spirits is characteristic of which mode?
Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Ignorance. Good. Food prepared and eaten more than 3 hours after cooking is considered
Tamas.
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 tamasic. Yeah. But for Mataji, I eat food cooked after 24 hours also.
Same, Mataji, everybody does.
Yes.
Now we have refrigerators, so that has made us.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mataji, we are conditioned so also sometimes
yeah,
it's not possible to follow all the rules strictly. Sometimes our our health
Yes.
does not permit, yeah.
At the
yeah,
same time, we should not waste the prasadam, right, Mataji?
yeah.
Yes,
We should
yes.
not waste
Yes,
prashadam.
Prasad.
Number 6 is which quality best describes food in the mode of goodness?
Nourishing and pleasing to the heart.
Yes, it's very important to have like
Yeah.
very serenity will give serenity in our heart. Feel not too spicy, not too salty, not too soury, not too oily, very
Mataji,
plain.
one of my experience, just in short, I want to share one thing. Like sometimes the food, if it is not offered or it is not made by any devotee, I consume that kind of food, then it's um affect my consciousness. Even if
Yeah.
That's true. That's
this
true.
is
That's true.
practical thing, and I have heard from other devotees also. That's because when I have asking those type of question to them, why is this happening? Then yeah, they are also facing this kind of experience.
Yes, that's true. Actually, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Number 7 is sacrifice performed for prestige or material benefit is in which mode?
Passion, I think.
Yes, passion. Number 8. Sacrifices performed without chants, distribution of prasadam or faith are considered
Tamas.
tamasic. Yeah.
Tamasic. Which of
Number 9. Which of the following is an austerity of the body?
silence study of which are respecting parents and good was being truthful.
Study of scriptures, I think.
No.
Silence.
Following in an austerity of the body.
Yeah,
Body.
silence.
Speaking truthful. No, speaking truthful.
No, Mataji. Speaking
No.
is Bacha Veda. So it's respecting parents and guru. When
Oh,
you show respect, like do
oh
dandavat,
yes, the body.
using your
Oh,
body. Yeah.
Use your body.
yes.
Little tricky, Mataji.
Yeah, it is tricky.
Respect means, yeah, you made it clear, like by Dandavat
Dandavat
Pranam. And,
Pranam,
yeah.
yeah. Number 10, speaking truthfully, pleasingly, and beneficially is,
Speech.
Austerity of
yeah,
speech.
austerity of speech. Good. Mental austerity includes
Control of sense, sacrifice and simplicity and self-control. See?
yes.
See,
That is
satisfaction,
simplicity
simplicity
and
and
self.
self-control.
Yeah, we read that. Number 12, charity given without expectation of return at the proper time and place is in the mode of
Goodness.
Goodness.
goodness. So I have to check where we are
No,
giving.
this is the without. This is without expectation. Oh no, this is without expectation. Yeah. So this is goodness, and this is with
Goodness. Yeah.
expectation. So this one
Yeah.
is
Time, place. Yeah. Time, place, and circumstances. Very important where we are giving charity. Charity given with expectation of return or recognition is in
Passion. Mode
passion.
of passion.
The syllable Om represents
The supreme absolute truth.
good.
supreme absolute.
According to Srila Prabhupada, the highest application of Om Tat Sat is
Devotional service
Social
to
service
Krishna.
fiction.
Krishna. Yeah. That is the highest perfection, highest application of Om Tat Sat. Okay. Thank you. Mataji is able to finish up 2 minutes late. Sorry. Subal Prabhuji, sorry, I just missed.
Haribol
Just
Mataji, you are wonderfully with slides and all. Haribol, let's say 3 times Haribol to Mataji. Haribol.
Haribo.
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 Thank you, devotees. So tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow, Prabhuji, tomorrow we have something won't be available.
Oh, tomorrow you are not available, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm not available. Raghu Prabhu
Okay.
is going to DC.
Okay, Mataji. No problem.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
I'll
will
ask.
be the last chapter. 18th.
So
Tomorrow,
yeah,
right?
18th. They have
Chapter
like
1 or-
Friday. Siddham Prabhu can do it on Friday, and
Yeah,
then from
tomorrow
Monday.
tomorrow I'll ask Radhe if she can cover something, and then Friday
Oh no,
Sridham
Prabhu.
Prabhu will see.
Prabhuji, Radha Mataji can do Friday tomorrow, the 18th. Then
Yeah,
Friday
no.
we can.
She may not be able to complete full, right? It's a big chapter. But again, yeah, whatever possible. And anyway, Sridham Prabhu will be there on Friday, right? That's fine.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
then from Monday we can start. I don't know so whether Sridham Prabhuji will be there on the Friday or I don't know about that, Prabhuji, but tomorrow
Yeah,
Sridham Prabhuji won't be
But from Monday we'll start from beginning, right, Mataji?
from the beginning, Prabhuji, new
Yeah,
class.
sure,
And
Mataji.
yeah, Prabhu. And Bhagavad Gita, I mean, Prabhuji, last week, Saturday, we forgot to announce that we are going to start Bhagavad Gita again from chapter
Yeah,
1.
I will post it, Mataji.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mataji, Shalini Mataji, Shubal Gopal Prabhuji, Shama Prasad Prabhuji, Pragna
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
Anupama Mataji. Thank you for joining. We'll meet
Hare
again.
Krishna. Dandavat Pranam
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Beautiful
Today
class. Thank
Mataji
you.
Sahal
Extremely.
are
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
dominated
Thank
me.
you so much.